Oh man. I'm Austen Granger. I am corporate chef here at Traeger Grills, and it is National Barbecue Month. And
Whoa, boy.
Oh, hey.
Somebody
What's
said
up,
National
Jed?
Barbecue Month?
It is.
All right, what you up to, old boy? Let's see it.
So we're making this recipe. I came up with it. It's an apple bourbon brisket. You have some soy in there. You do spritz, a little
Ooh.
sauce at the end. Finish it off.
Dude, that sounds delicious. So you're gonna spritz that, like as a binder before you start?
We're gonna spritz as a binder, and we're gonna spritz it every hour after the first hour while we're smoking it.
Man, I'll tell you what, I think with that soy and what you got there, the color's gonna be absolutely amazing.
Will anything, Rob?
Going with it. It's great on anything.
All right.
Dude, you got this handled. I'm gonna let you get to it, all right, old boy?
Apple bourbon brisket, and let's go. Let's trim this up. So we got our full pack of brisket here. We're gonna take some of this fat off. That piece off right there. Well, you can see what's going on under there. Okay. Get that piece off. You definitely don't want to throw this away either. This is great for making tallow grinded up in burgers. I'm just gonna keep on trimming. That way you can see everything inside here. Just come over and flip it. Even this side up. And just having cold meat, sharp knife makes this so much easier. Even if you need to throw it in the freezer for a minute, that helps out even more. All right, let's get this trimmed up in the back. Anything like this that's hanging off, we don't want that to burn. I'm definitely gonna save all this. Get it back here. All right. And then right here, we're gonna take this, it's called the decal, we're gonna take that out. All right. And we just take this out because this will just never fully render out. Will not cook down completely. Okay. Let's get the top going here. So we just want to get off any of this, like, this thicker fat and silver skin that's on here. There we go. If you gotta like hold it up a little bit, it helps. This helps a lot to hold it up. Gives you a cutting area where you can actually get to some of this stuff. And then we're gonna flip it over, give it a little scrape, even everything out. And we're gonna flip it over, get the other side, and just, this is great on top. Like, this stuff will cook out. You're cooking it for so long, so that stuff will just kind of disintegrate and disappear. So on the back side here, I like to leave a 1/4 inch. So you can just kind of look around the side there, kind of get an idea of how thick it is, and then just all the way down. And some of these are gonna have a lot more fat than others. This one's actually is looking pretty good. Like, it's not as thick as some of them are, so we don't have to take off a ton. Honestly, one more here, and I think this is good for this brisket. We don't want to go too far. This acts as a protective barrier, because we actually are gonna, we're gonna cook this fat side down. So leaving a bit on is great for the Traeger, the way it convects. All right, so we got that trimmed up. All right, so we're making a spritz today. We're using some apple juice, some soy sauce. You can use a gluten-free soy sauce or tamari if you want. And we're using some bullet bourbon. And we're just gonna make this right in our spritz bottle. So we just have a funnel. And we're gonna do our apple juice, our soy, or tamari, and then just about like a 1/4 cup, a little bit more of our bourbon. That seems good there. Screw this on, give it a nice shake, mix everything up, And then we're just gonna spritz this and season it up. There we go. Spritz it all over. This really just helps the seasoning to adhere. All right, that's looking good for this side. So we're using our anything rub today. It's literally good on anything, especially brisket. And we just want to do, I like to do the sides first. I don't know why. I don't know. It makes sense to me for some reason. And you want to go heavy because, I mean, this is a thick piece of meat, so we want the seasoning to penetrate all the way through. Get a nice, even, heavy coat of our anything rub on here. So that's looking great for that side. Flip this over. Already got the sides, so just all we got to do now is the top. And if you have time, if you want to, you could put this in the fridge for a few hours or even overnight. But either way, I mean, we're spritzing this with bourbon. It's going to be delicious. All right. So now we have that seasoned. We have our grill set to 225. We're going to do super smoke. This is our new Woodridge Elite. It's incredible. We're going to be using our meter probe today to monitor the temp. And so let's get the meter in there and get this on the grill. Monitor our cooking, make it super easy. All right, let's get this on there. Perfect. All right, so that's gonna take about anywhere from, for first step here, about like 4 to 6 hours. We're gonna wanna take it up to 160 degrees, which is kind of like our magic number before we wrap it. So we are gonna let this thing smoke for a while. And we're also gonna come back and spritz it after the first hour, once our rub's set up, and then we're gonna spritz every hour after that until we wrap it. All right, so we have a brisket on here that's actually a halfway point. So we've spritzed it a few times. We're gonna go give it one final spritz and we're gonna come back and wrap it. So let's do that. All right, go, bring this over. It's looking beautiful. We have a double layer heavy duty aluminum foil. We're gonna pull our meter out and we're gonna wrap this up, get it back on the grill. All right. And I like to wrap it like this just so it's easy access, easy to open if you want to check on it at all. Let's get our meter back in there. And let's go back to the grill. All right. Careful, it's gonna be hot. Whew. There we go. And so we actually have one here that is fully done, just needs to be rested. So we're actually gonna take this and we're gonna wrap it in plastic wrap, then in a towel, then into a cooler, just extra insulation. So we can get the most time of resting for this. I'd say 2 to 3 hours is best, a minimum of an hour. So grab our plastic wrap here, pull our meter out. So actually before we wrap this and put it in our cooler and our towel, so we're actually gonna burp this a little bit, which just lets the steam out and it's just gonna stop it from cooking. So we'll just let that sit there for a couple minutes. Let's wrap it back up, get in some plastic wrap, in the towel, and into our cooler. Get off the side for a second here. Bring this over. Let's get this wrapped up in our plastic here. I like to wrap some plastic just so it doesn't leak everywhere, ruin your towel, even though you should be using a clean towel, but just in case, also doesn't get everywhere in your cooler. Also just helps like soften the bark up a little bit. So it'll just keep it, yeah, it'll make that bark a little softer, easier to cut through. All right, now let's grab our towel. Move this off to the side a little bit. Okay. Just like that, tuck the bottom in, and then we're gonna get into our cooler. It's in there, and we're gonna, like I said, let this rest for, hour at the minimum, but 2 to 3 hours is definitely gonna be your best. All right. And now we're gonna head to our side burner and make this bourbon finishing sauce. All right, so we have our ingredients here. We're gonna make the sauce. Got some more bourbon, some more apple juice, some soy, and also Worcestershire. So we got our pan here. We got it set on, let's see, high. We're gonna go up to. We're gonna start adding our ingredients. So first I'm gonna add our apple juice. There we go, cook that down. Then our butter. Perfect. We have some garlic cloves that we smashed. We're gonna do about just a, tablespoon or 2 of Worcestershire. A little bit more. And same amount of soy or tamari. That's looking good. And then we're gonna add our bourbon, and we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna let it cook down for about 4 to 5 minutes. There you go, about a 1/4 cup of that. Push this on high. Our butter's starting to melt in there. And last but not least, we're gonna add a pinch of black pepper. All right. All right, so this has been cooking down for about 4 minutes. So we're gonna give it another whisk. It's looking good. Reduced a little bit, and we're gonna pull it off. And now we have a rested brisket. Now, so let's get that out. There we go. So our brisket's been resting in our cooler, wrapped in our towel for about 2 hours now. So we're gonna unwrap this, open it up, and we're gonna get slicing. Put some of these cotton hot hole gloves on. It's still gonna be hot, and we don't wanna burn ourselves. Got our sauce ready to go here too, our finishing sauce, looking good. Let's bring this up here, and let's open it up. Oh man, this is looking incredible. Feels so nice. Let's pull this out, get it on board here. And definitely you can save these juices too if you want, because they're delicious, add even a little more flavor to it. Get rid of that. Pull this back, get rid of our towel here. All right, move that off the side and have our beautiful brisket here. It's been resting for 2 hours, like I said. The bark looks awesome. All right, let's slice into this. Oh man. Look at that. That is beautiful smoke ring. Nice, juicy, and tender. Let's get some more slices here. Get more slice right here. Spread that over a little bit, and then we'll slice into our flat. There we go, last cut. All right. See it, get a clear view of these here. And out a little bit, get our point, flat. All right, so let's get our sauce into our little dish here. We're just gonna spoon some of this over the top. It's incredible. You should be excited, even though you haven't tasted it yet. All right. So, I mean, this stuff's great. You can dip in it. We're just gonna spoon some right over the top. Just add some more bourbon, sweet, delicious, savory flavor to this. Last thing to do is to try a bite of this. So let's try it out, see what we did. I'm gonna go, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of gonna go, I'm a flat guy. I'm gonna break a little piece off here. Do a dip in here. Oh man. That's something else right there. The apple juice, the bourbon, the soy, they all work together so well. Bold flavors, so delicious. You're gonna wanna go down below right now, go to this recipe, make sure you like and subscribe, and from the Brisket Misfit, happy barbecue month. We'll see you next week on Traeger Kitchen, taking this to go. See you later.